Back in 2012, Arrow aired on the CW. At first glance, this kind of looked like another cheesy comic book show. But not only is it one of my favorite comic book shows, it's actually one of my all-time favorite shows. Cheesiness and all. And that's not all. The Flash, Supergirl, Vixen, the Arrowverse has done a wonderful job showing off some of the awesome characters that are not that mainstream. So in this video, I'm going to pull some of my top picks from the Arrowverse that I would like to see in Injustice 3. You know, if it ever comes out. So don't forget to subscribe and let's get into this. Starting off this list is by far one of my favorites, and that's Spartan. John Diggle started off as Oliver's chauffeur and eventually became his partner and one of his closest friends. John is former military, a master marksman, and in peak physical condition. He has fought by Oliver's side for years and took the mantle of Spartan. I can imagine his moveset having tons of weaponry and utilizing all of the years of training. Also, some of the intro dialogues would be super fun. Him being an alternate version of Jon Stewart would be pretty dope. Mr. Terrific is someone who does not get enough attention. Curtis Holt became Team Arrow's tech support and eventually Mr. Terrific. To put it simply, he is a total badass. He's one of the smartest people in the DC universe, right behind Batman and Lex Luthor. He's a jack of all trades and, well, master of those trades as well. His T-spheres is where he shines. If added into Injustice, there is so much potential of movesets with these things. Just imagine Cassie's drone, but on crack. If we want to talk about a fun and quirky character, look no further than Vibe. Cisco Ramon is one of the members of Team Flash, and one of those musts when it comes to comic relief. Cisco is an engineering master, so having fun gadgets would be easy to implement. He has the ability to use concussive blasts, and more or less, he has the ability to teleport. He is one of the fan favorites of Flash, so I think this would be a guaranteed win. I see Wild Dog as the quintessential vigilante. The attitude, the outfit, the backstory. Renee Ramirez slowly but surely gained Oliver's trust. There was a few bumpy spots on that road, but he sits happily at Team Arrow's table. Wild Dog gives off a lot of Red Hood vibes, homemade contraptions, dual handguns, and a street-like fighting style. I think Wild Dog could fit well in that Deadshot, Red Hood, Deathstroke spot. Probably one of the more likely characters on this list to actually make it into Injustice 3 is Batwoman. She first showed up in Arrow and then a few crossovers, and then now has her own show. Kinda? I'm still not exactly sure what's going on there. Sadly, she's actually technically dead in the current Injustice universe, but I mean, this does not mean anything in comics. The Bat family is vast, and it looks like NetherRealm Studios can always find a creative way to give some uniqueness to all of them. Here's to hoping Batwoman gets her time to shine. Anissa and Jennifer Pierce are the daughters of Black Lightning. Better known as Thunder and Lightning, they have the same abilities as their father. And their father technically is already in Injustice 2 with a skin of Raiden. They could be a killer addition. The only issue I see here is while they are young women in the Arrowverse, they are still rather young in the actual Injustice comics. Depending if there's a legitimate time skip in Injustice 3, this may or not work. I bet you only thought I was going to talk about heroes on this list. Count Vertigo has been a consistent villain for Oliver throughout the first few seasons. He is one of Arrow's primary rogues gallery and would be nice to have an actual Green Arrow villain in Injustice. Being able to disorient his opponent with his powers, I think, would be a combo player's dream. This may be a long shot, but White Canary kind of hit it off with the fans. Sarah Lance had a rough go, to be honest. Her story arcs are just filled with downs and, well, more downs. But that's not stopping her from being a fan favorite. She's currently the leader, well, main character of the DC Legends of Tomorrow and, well, is a badass. Probably the most wanted character to join from the Flash TV show is King Shark. I mean, look at this guy. I think King Shark could make a brutal grappler character. I have a soft spot for big characters in fighting games. I've learned to love Bane, and I think I would fall in love with this guy. Also, if we could customize what kind of shark he would be, like a great white, hammerhead, bull, tiger, dude, that would be totally epic. And lastly, we have Constantin. Constantin is either the #1 most wanted character or the second most wanted character, only to Beast Boy. Constantine showed up to help Oliver and eventually joined the DC Legends crew. He is a spellcaster and kind of a prick. Between a fun moveset and witty dialogue, this character will have fans screaming from the rooftops. But that's all I got. Let me know in the comments below what characters you would like to see in Injustice 3 from the Arrowverse. For those who don't know, I stream on Twitch every Sunday. Come and hang out. You can find my link in the description below, along with all the other social media tags. If you like this video today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My name is Phil, and of course, I'll talk to you guys soon.